5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Het is een mooie dag. Er hebben zich geen rampen voorgedaan. Ik ben er en ik ben er niet. Ik vind het juiste tempo. Het juiste tempo, traag. En traag is mooi. Ik geniet ervan. Ik droom. Ik ben er wel en niet. Ik dans in het juiste tempo.
Good morning, Dr. Jennifer. Thank you for your time to have this short interview. And on behalf of our group, I would like to thank you very much for your time. Okay, today on our topic, right, doctor? In what ways Malaysian qualification framework is similar with total quality management, doctor?
Yeah, thank you, Adrian. It's nice to be with you to share with you this MQF. In many ways, MQF is similar to TQM because it is a set of guidelines that guide us to develop a quality program. It involves all levels, right? That means top management, head of program, and the academic staff as well as the student. And basically, we are to ensure that we produce a quality graduates, which is similar to TQM.
Okay. My next question: what are your perception towards MQF as academic quality framework, doctor?
I think in many ways MQF, the framework itself, is a guideline for us to develop quality program through accreditations, and with that, it spell out the standards, the guideline and the standard that we need to meet it, in order to offer and program.
Okay, doctor. What is the role of MQA actually?
MQA means Malaysia Qualification Agency is a national quality agency to provide accreditation, to set guidelines, and to ensure all the academic quality assurance is being implemented in all programs.
And why do we need to follow the MQA standard?
Yeah, MQA standard has been approved by the Parliament, so it become an agency act in the sense that all higher learning institutions need to follow these sets of guidelines. And these are universal guidelines, standards for us to accredit our program. Subsequently, it can be listed in the portal, which is MQR.
Okay, doctor. In your point of view, what might be a critical challenge in sustaining the quality management of UMS in particular as higher education in facing the new generation of world without boundaries?
I believe in terms of practicing and implementing the quality management, especially the limited of resources, because in this quality assurance guidelines, which is basically outcome-based education, right? So with that outcome-based education, every program needs to have specific facilities and resources to ensure quality delivery and teaching and learning activities. Also, it is quite challenging that because the learning and teaching activity will be changing, right? So therefore lecturers will be need to attend a lot of trainings and to create the awareness from the process, the policy, the practice and the guidelines.
Okay, Doctor. Next question, Doctor. How do UMS maintain academic quality standards in order to produce excellent graduates?
I think there are several ways. First is through continuous improvement. After receiving PK07, that is a course evaluation to ensure learning outcomes are achieved. Secondly, we receive feedback from the alumni. Third, there is always a exit survey during the convocation. And also the commitment and the accountability from the every level of the university.
Okay. And what are the efforts taken by UMS to improve quality?
We are lucky in the sense that we have been implementing ISO manual system for our teaching and learning. And every year we need to go through review, auditing, internal, external. And we also take into the consideration of changes made by in terms of policy guideline by the KPM and MQF. And this is also done through training to ensure that all those changes are met.
Okay, Doctor. And how does UMS promote their quality to the public or new students to attract them to study in UMS, Doctor?
I think basically all our program offer are accredited through advertisement. We can state that our program are accredited. Secondly, we have open days and we have a campaign of awareness of quality assurance through the banners, through the poster.
And what are the benefits of MQA, actually, Doctor?
And basically, MQA is an agency that implement MQF. That framework is a systematic approach for us to accredit the program. It's a set of standard guidelines that provide autonomy, accountability, and responsibility to all the teaching staff. It also builds, with these sets of MQF, it builds the public confidence on the quality program. And these sets of standards is actually well recognized internationally. So these are the benefits.
Okay, Doctor. Do you think MQA is suitable to be used in a long-term period of time? And what are the side effects of using it?
Yes, I think MQA should be and is relevant to be used in the long-term period, right? Except along the line there might be changes, right? Continuous improvement on the framework. What are side effects? Yes, definitely there might be some small group of lecturers or group of admin reject the MQF. But all in all, I think this is an excellent framework to be used.
Okay. And how can UMS implement the Malaysian Quality Framework MQF successfully, Doctor?
I think, first of all, it's very important. It has to come from the top management's commitment right, and accountability. And that means through sets of policy and guidelines being developed to ensure this framework are being adopted. Subsequently, it is well communicated to the head of department, head of program, and more importantly, the top management must also ensure that there are sufficient facility resources, especially finance, to allocated to each of the program.
Okay, now coming to my last question, Doctor. With the implementation of MQF in UMS, the quality of education in our country will be at its best. Do you agree, Doctor?
Yes, definitely. Government has spent a lot of money to develop this framework, so quality of the program will be secure and benchmarked against professional degree or international standard. So this MQF actually guides us to provide a clear evidence, record and practices of our quality assurance on our education program. Through this way, we are able to show to the public that the quality of our program, how we define, how we operate, how we run our program. So all those standards are being documented and being delivered.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. That was very informational. And again, on behalf of our group, I would like to thank you, Doctor, for your time. I know you're very busy, but thank you for your time again, Doctor.
You're welcome, Adrian. It is always my pleasure to share all this with those who are interested, and I wish you a very successful session with your group.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.